welcome back here to the PM Show Weekend Edition on CRN. I'm Michael Horn. That's the backdoor man, Robert Conrad.
The backdoor man.
Hey, if you're in Chicago, by the way, when you get there, Kevin, Rosebud on Rush was what you were talking about, right, Bob?
Yeah, Rosebud on Rush, and and you can use my name and it'll help you. And the other is Carmine's, also on Rush. It's on the opposite side of the street. It's a block down, and it's a terrific restaurant, and I go there all the time.
All right, we got Frank from New York. Well, we lost Frank from New York. Listen, everybody, keep calling because it's the first couple of lines. So if you think you're on hold and we're not getting to you, we have absolutely no lines available now. Or actually, we have no lines that we can punch into. So everybody call in. CRN, you go 866 CRN Talk or 1-800-336-2225. We'll try to get you on the air.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Abigail Jane Chrissy.
Beautiful.
Happy birthday to you. 8 pounds, 7.6 ounces. And that's fondly from Kimberly. So there you have it. Kimberly. That's sweet. That's Christy Casey. Asked me to forward you this picture of Abby Jane Casey. There you go. It's another, life has begun.
Okay, from the chat room, a Michael Dunn fan says, have you ever met Michael Dunn's wife, Joy?
No, never.
Never.
I didn't even know he had a wife.
I didn't either.
Joy. That's news. Call that in and let me know who he was married to, named Joy. Okay, now
let's get to Frank. I think Frank is ready to go. Thanks for calling back, Frank from New York, first-time caller.
How are you, my friends?
We're good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, Bob. I've been trying to get in for the last 2 weeks, and I'm so happy I got through. I listen almost as much as I can, and I appreciate you taking the phone call.
Hey, there's an irony that you got in because our phone system's down. So thanks for keeping, being vigilant. Thank you so much.
If you're vigilant, you will get through this week because it's kind of like a Russian roulette. If you get it on the right line, you're on the air.
Anyway, what's up?
I guess it was meant to be. Let me ask you a question, Bob. You've been successful in so many areas. I mean, from acting, I know you've done some singing, you've done, TV shows and so on. There must be something in your career in which you were not successful at that maybe you tried and said it's just not going to work out.
Well, is there anything, Bob? I don't know about that. Ooh, he's thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, he is pondering this question.
I first pursued, the first thing I thought I was going to be was president of the Teamsters.
Okay.
And I decided that, I liked music more and singing more. And so I got into a club, and we were very successful with the Paris Trio, 3 wonderful, talented guys, and myself. And that worked. And I left that to go into acting, and that worked. And I'm now coaching the boy whose grandfather helped me and started my career in acting.
Nick Adams.
And
his son Jeb.
No, I'm not working with Jeb. Jeb's is independent of me. He was in the Black Sheep Squad.
Oh, that's right. That's right. This is the grandson, right? Yeah.
And what's his name?
But what is his name? Now I've forgotten. Now I've drawn a blank.
We haven't forgotten.
I think I stumped you guys.
No, we haven't stumped us.
Who's he tutoring right now? Yeah, who's the person?
Jeff's son.
The son, Nick Adams' grandson.
His son Elijah.
Yeah.
Oh, Elijah. Thank you very much.
Oh, she looks like she's gone off on a jet somewhere. You look at her and she looks like she's off.
Well, we're kind of pressing Monique for questions here quickly.
Anyway, forget
she's
about
under the gun. She's
anyway,
in the hot
she's
seat.
only here for another month and a day.
So
it's
let's
Elijah.
give her a point. Thank you, Monique.
Month and a day, and she'll be back in France.
I have a quick follow-up for you, gentlemen, if you don't mind.
Please.
Sure.
Bob, you must have worked with young actors who went on to have wonderful careers, but maybe you saw them very early on, or maybe your show, Wild Wild West, was the first one they were ever on. Was there one actor or actress that you saw and you knew immediately that this person was going to be a star?
No, I never paid attention. To me, it was always do your best, go to work, hit your mark, say your lines. And I never was someone that
treated
would...
everybody equally, didn't you?
Yeah, I would never dwell in someone's success. We were all just...
I mean, did you see somebody in their in your acting infancy that you knew was going to be a star? Not that you were jealous or anything. You just knew that they had the chops to do it.
No, I never looked at it that way.
No, nobody that you ever said, "Hey, this person's going to be great" or something.
No, we were all in it together, and we all said our lines, and we all acted together, and we never thought about being, quote, stars, or that was never part of the conversation.
It was more like a group, like a family.
Yeah, it was more like a group of guys playing football together, you know?
All right, and I have one last thing. If I may do an impression, I know you have a caller who does them all the time. I'd like to do Sammy Davis Jr. for you.
Do it.
You know, Bob, I got such knockus, man. You're killing me, babe, and I mean that. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
The
Thank you.
audience apparently liking it very, very well.
Studio audience, thank you very much. Bob, you're the best, and we'll continue to listen and watch, my friend.
Hey, thanks for your toy, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thanks for calling in.
You got it. Bye.
Okay,
It was
bye.
Frank. Okay,
Is
now-
that new, that toy? Because it's annoying. Can you
Okay,
save
Ed
it
is
for
on the
your-
line.
Your own
Ed,
show that
Ed,
you do without
No, we
me?
like it very much. I paid a lot of money for this. Okay, Ed, you're on with Robert
God, it's
Conrad.
annoying. Yes.
Fellas, good to hear your voices there.
So what's going on, Ed?
Hey, well, I have a couple of Wild Wild West questions, but yeah, I was just going to say that was a good hospital move there. You know, if you would have stayed there, they probably would have kept you there for who knows forever. But anyway, I wanted to ask you about the interaction on Wild Wild West, the interaction with the orchestra. How did you, interact with the, music department when you, let's say, choreographed your scenes?
Did you have any?
No, I had
music?
nothing to do with that. That was a whole separate, commodity. They
do all the
they
music.
saw the movie and they wrote what they wanted to accommodate the movie, and we made no contribution. You do that when you make movies. You do that when you make movies for television. When I made movies for television, I'd sit down and say, no, we want this, we want that. But for episodic television, you just let them do their thing. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Anything else?
And yeah, was it the night of the running death? That was there was the one scene in there where you had a fight with the drifter, and I'm not sure who that was in that scene, but I read somewhere that I don't know if it was Whitey Hughes or Red West who was the stuntman, but apparently one of the two fellows cracked their head on the piano.
Yeah, that was Red.
Red Wested. All right, hang on here. We're going to come right back to it. Hang on the line. Quick break here. Back with more on the PM show with Robert Conrad.